Welcome to day 14. Back to normal work schedule, so it's 5:30 in the morning and pitch black. Can't see anything, especially with the light on, so you can see me. Today's episode is going to be, how do you balance having a farm with livestock and doing a full-time day job as well? Seems like a good idea. I see a lot of things on the internet and on YouTube, how to start your farm, how to do blah, blah, blah. Nobody ever says, can you actually do it while running a full-time day job? The answer is yes, but you have to be the right personality for it. So for now, back to chores, and Dragon! We're exercising the dog this morning. Stay tuned for day 14. Gives me a little time to talk to you guys about the history of our farm and what it is that we do while we're there. Bought the place in 2006 and I think moved our horses over within like a month or two of closing and started breeding horses, specifically Morgan Friesian crosses, in 2008. I think in 2010 we added alpacas to the mix, had a herd of 30 or so of those, so we were breeding horses and alpacas. Eventually sold off the alpaca herd. I put myself back through school, got my veterinary technician degree. I can't believe I'm 3 years out from getting my degree and license for that. One of the major factors of being able to balance a farm and a job is you. What is it that you like to do most? When you take a vacation, what is your idea of a vacation? It's one of the things that everybody's like, oh my God, I want to farm. I want to bring my horses home. I want to, have goats. I want to have chickens. I want to have blah, blah, blah. If you're the type of person who likes to travel, who wants to go on vacations, who wants to go to the mountains, who wants to do this, who travels to weddings, who wants to go overseas, owning a farm is not for you. I stay home, or as close to home as I possibly can. So if I go on vacation, it's so that I can make it back at least once a day to attempt to do chores myself, or be within a day's drive, so if a farm sitter that I hire, something goes wonky, I can get back in a reasonable amount of time. Case in point, I love people who insist on having destination weddings. They're just so delightful. One wedding I went to, it was a good week-long thing. We decided to make the most of it. What could go wrong? Put the farm on what I like to call autopilot, which is pretty much as much water as I can put out there and round bales and have a nice day. And my mother-in-law and my mom were around, and they were just going to check on things, do a head count, 4 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, and a tail. Next. Don't touch anything, don't do anything, don't open any gates, just leave it the hell alone. If the water tank is empty, fill it. That was the only instruction they were giving. I went so far as literally tying double knots and rope around gates just so they wouldn't open them. And guess what? They opened them. So my entire herd of black horses that I breed got out. And when the wedding ended and I went to go check voicemails, we had voicemail messages that, I'm not kidding you, literally said, hey, the whole herd of horses got out. It's pitch black outside. We can't see them. I'm going to bed. You want to talk about panic attack? Oh my God, that's a 911 call. That's a 1,500 pound animal, pitch black in color, that could walk into the road and get hit by a car. It will kill the person in the car and it will kill the horse. Call 911, call somebody I left you a bunch of messages on who to call if there's an issue. No, can't see them, going to bed. That was one wedding. So, let's see here. I think 4 to 5 years go by. I haven't left the farm outside of day trip. Another destination wedding. We're doing a road trip. We're not going to fly this time. That way we're under the mindset of if something goes wrong, we can drive back. I'm not kidding you. I crossed the state line and the phone rings. Hey, Lindsay. Just wanted to let you know one of your horses is colicking. Seriously? My horses don't colic. They don't do anything. They're just potatoes out there. And this was an experienced farm sitter. So here we go. Playing as we're driving. I'm on the phone with the vet. I'm on the phone with the farm sitter. We finally get the vet out. The vet goes, man, we're too busy. We can't watch this horse. The farm sitter's just like, I'll stay. I'm like, you can't live on my farm watching a horse for 24 to 48 hours. So arrange transport with a hired company. Transport them to the local university who could put them on 24-hour watch. For the 2-3 days that I was going to be gone, I swear, if you have a farm, they will wait until you leave to do something so stupid like hurt themselves or escape. So that is one thing to keep in mind if you decide to start your own farm. You're never going anywhere. And if you do, be prepared to spend a lot of money for a farm sitter and vet bills, because it's going to happen. I guarantee it. Either that or I just have the worst luck on the planet. The other fun thing about farming, there's only 2 seasons. Winter and preparing for winter. Guess what we're in right now? Yay! Here's a tip. These are telecommunication shears, telco shears. Buying them wherever you can find, like at Home Depot, where there's phone, cable TV, that kind of stuff. Buy these. They are meant to cut through metal. They are extremely sharp. You can cut a penny in half. So if you're doing fencing, you can literally just cut through any electric fencing. These won't dull on you. If there's a piece of wire that you need to cut through, usually it'll do like a 14 gauge wire. It'll just cut right through it very easily. And they're great for anything. Baling twine, so I can see them because I drop them. Or I forget they're in my pocket and I want to yank them out. Bed deep in my stalls. I got rubber mats. I just put enough shavings down so they poop. It doesn't freeze to the floor this time of year, because that's always fun. And sometimes if it gets cold enough, the poop freezes before I can pick it up, and I will have a mound of crap in a stall until spring, when it thaws out enough for me to actually pick an entire poop log up and move it. It's disgusting, but it's fine.